Was that, have you ever practiced in rain like that before?
Oh, I'm sure I have over the years. Yeah. Been in the rain a couple times. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is that good to kind of practice through something like that when conditions change drastically in the middle of practice like that?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Smith has the mindset that we're going to own the weather, and it doesn't matter whether it's blazing hot or freezing cold or pouring rain, and we're just going to go out and play out there and practice out there and make sure that the weather's not going to be a factor. It's never going to be an excuse.
Now that you've had time to look at the tape from Southern Utah, what did you like about your defense, and what are you still looking for the group to improve on?
Yeah, there were some things that we liked. Obviously, we got to get to the quarterback better, and when we did get to him, we didn't get him down. And so that's one of the biggest things I think taken away from that game. We had some pressure on him, but we weren't able to corral him in the pocket and get him down. So we got to work on that and continue to improve our pass rush and actually get the quarterback down. And like to get rid of some of the big plays that they had, especially the first touchdown, the long pass play where we busted the coverage. And so, but I thought it was an improvement from week 1 to week 2, and we still got to improve our tackling, and that's going to be something that's going to be constant all year long. Continuing to work on it every single week, but we did see some improvement, and we're hoping to improve from week 2 to week 3.
And what have you seen on tape from Nevada's offense? What kind of challenges do they present?
Well, they obviously scored a ton of points in week 1, and they had a little stiffer challenge in week 2. But they're averaging over 40 points a game, and a lot of yards through the air, and they certainly have a vertical passing game, and they're able to attack down the field on you, probably more than any team that we faced so far this year, to be honest. And so they're going to present a lot of challenges in the pass coverage.
You talked about trying to get to the quarterback. Is there things you can do schematically? Is it fundamentally that you guys need to work on to try to get there and get them down?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. We got to get better. We had times where we had guys get into the quarterback, either whether it was by the scheme or whether it was by their technique and winning a one-on-one, and then we just weren't able to get them down on the ground. And so some of those things we just got to try to set up a drill and find a way to get better at that once we get to the quarterback to get them on the ground. And then as our guys get more and more comfortable, they can handle adding a few more things schematically. But we got to be careful that we don't saturate these guys too much, where they're thinking too much and not just playing football out there.
Where are a couple areas you felt you did see the biggest improvement from week 1 to week 2?
Well, obviously, we were able to control the line of scrimmage a little bit better than we were against Ohio State, and so that was the biggest thing. And so, we were able to tilt the sticks a little bit better for us and get to some third and longs.